Hello, my name is Spencer Carr and this is presentation 1 for Accounting 6100 with Dr. David Christensen at Southern Utah University. I'll be doing my presentation on the article The Hidden Costs of Organizational Dishonesty from the MIT Sloan Management Review. Businesses have one main purpose, which is to make money. Most day-to-day business activities are directly related to this purpose. However, businesses do engage in other activities that are indirectly related to this purpose as well. Oftentimes, ethics revolve around decisions and actions that make the difference for the company earning a profit or a loss. Unethical behavior is extremely short-sighted. It causes various consequences that at times can be impossible to recover from. The article talks about 3 of these consequences and refers to them as malignancies. It is interesting to note the word choice here. Malignancy is based on the word malignant, which is defined as very virulent or infectious, and is often used when referring to a disease. Unethical behavior can be seen as a disease in corporate America that should be prevented and avoided. I hope that talking about these 3 malignancies will help your company see the terrible effects of this disease and ignite the desire to take steps to prevent it, because unethical behavior easily infects the whole company very quickly. The first malignancy is reputation degradation, which is possibly the most obvious consequence of systematic organizational dishonesty. Edson W. Spencer said, "The businessman who straddles a fine line between what is right and what is expedient should remember that it takes years to build a good reputation, but one false move can destroy that reputation overnight." From this quote, it is important to note that it takes years to build a good reputation, which signifies that you must work at fostering an environment of ethical decision-making. If we aren't vigilant, it is very easy to make an unethical decision that destroys the reputation that has been worked so hard for. The second malignancy is mismatches between values of employees and organization. A company will likely hire honest employees as well as dishonest employees. When an organization fosters an environment of unethical behavior, the dishonest employees will take advantage, and pilferage, kickbacks, and inventory shrinkage will occur, resulting with increased costs. The honest employees, on the other hand, in this same situation will experience stress, absenteeism, low job satisfaction, and high turnover, all of which cause increases in costs, as well as because these honest employees will be less efficient due to these behaviors weighing heavily on their minds. This is a lose-lose for the company, which is why a company must be proactive in their efforts to foster an ethical environment where honest employees can work in their ethical comfort zone. The third malignancy is increased surveillance. As a businessman, you may feel it appropriate to have surveillance cameras to keep a watchful eye on business assets, but this can be very detrimental to the morale of honest employees as well as dishonest employees. Monitored employees may be more honest, but oftentimes employees will attribute that honesty to the fact that they are being monitored by management rather than it being on their own will. This monitoring will often lead employees to have a negative outlook toward management and affect their productivity, resulting yet again in increased costs. There are many other negative consequences that this malignancy causes, which I won't cover due to time constraints. It is very true that fostering an ethical environment takes time and money, but it is a big time and money saver in the end, and most of all, it helps keep your reputation in the marketplace, which is the source of your revenue. When you have a good business practice in place, you will attract the best honest employees because word gets around, and it is a good supplement that you can take to prevent this corporate disease.